Hello everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last time we defeated Lord Avalugg. Had to report to Commander Kamado. The Commander. In all his glory. But first, we have side quests to do. Hello, Anthe. I have some new styles in stock. Please feel free to have a look, why don't you? What can I help you with, hon? About your request. You've caught the Shellos I asked about? I'd like to see the pink one first, then. Pink one, you say? Well, there's the blue one. I need the pink one. Where's the... I have it. I have to go... I'm in the wrong... How am I doing my unknown hunt? Wait. Where's the pink one? What? I have it. Where's the pink one? I think I overlooked it. There it is! Oh, there they both are. Alright, select. Could you show me the light blue one now? Yes, the light blue one is here. Have a look. At how huge they are! Oh my, that's an alpha! I've heard they have moves they've already mastered. It's quite beyond me why Shellos would have different looks, but I think it's absolutely charming that they change things up depending on where they live. We here in Jubilee Village have also journeyed far from where we used to live. Maybe a changing color of our clothing is what we need, just like Shellos. Indeed. Yes, I've got it! You do? I took advantage of the inspiration I was feeling about and expanded my lineup. I would be very pleased if you would have a look. Shellos of the East and West! New items added to the clothing lineup. Haha! How to make Jubilee a more fashionable place. If I may, would it please you if I expanded the variety of clothes I carry? Definitely. To seek new clothing is the true calling of any fashion-conscious person, after all. But I need some inspiration to come up with new designs. I'd like to see the Pokemon Wormadam. Oh. Wormadam? Catch a Wormadam to show... I have a Wormadam! That's an alpha! I have some new styles in stock. Please feel free to have a look. What can I help you with, hon? About your request. Are you going to show me a Wormadam? Yes! I happen to have an alpha Wormadam in my possession. Is this the... Yeah! Of the ground variant. Oh my! An alpha Wormadam! Its size is simply awe-inspiring! So this is what's known as a sandy cloak. The way the sand wraps around Wormadam, it's as if the very earth is giving it a loving hug. I never knew Pokemon were capable of such things. Yes, I've got it! I would be very pleased if you would have a look at the latest additions to my clothes. Oh, Clothier. Fancy Fashionable Wormadam! New items added to the lineup. Luckily, I didn't have to show her more than one. The color of your clothing can make all the difference in the world, don't you think? You think so? Absolutely! I bet you'd like to dress up in your favorite colors. I want to make clothing in new colors, but I can't get a hold of the right materials. If you happen to have red shards, blue shards, and green shards, would you kindly give me one of each? I can do that. I have to go get them! Ah! Ah! I only have one red shard, so that's perfect. I take about a laugh, you didn't get much farther in your hunt. Yes. About your request. Yes, I do. Could you give me one red shard, one blue shard, and one green shard? Yes. There you go. There you go. Oh, thank you. You hand over the red shard. You hand over the blue shard. And of course, you handed over the green shard. Such beautiful shards. I'm sure these will work perfectly. Now then, let me try and dye something. How are you dyeing with shards? I'm crushing them up, dear. I can make anything into a beautiful dye if I cook it down in the trusty cauldron inside my shop. Give me a second. Just gotta... Okay, and... Oh, it's working! It's working! A color more beautiful than I have even imagined. And all that thanks to you, dear customer. I hope you enjoy the different looks that new colors bring to your outfits. Colorful new looks complete. The new lineup of Clothier's clothes. I have some new styles in stock. Please feel free to check. What can I help you with, hon? You have no more quests? Indeed. Well, then, I've actually never looked in the shop. So, we're going to take a look at it's a little cat. Daffodil, Crimson, Pine, Sapphire. What, no Ruby? I'm in shock. Tangerine, Indigo, Amethyst, Azalea, Blue Spruce, Ochre, Chartreuse, there's Scarlet, Teal, Flame, Splash. This one has text. This one has a design. Zap, Blank, Sky, Toxic, Fist. This is just my fist style hat. Spooky, Stone, Earth, Insect, Woven Hat, White Lily. Oh, Twisted Headband. Ah, the Twisted Headband styles. Indeed. Okay, let's see if I can... Festival Mask. Oh, little mask. Sneasel. Mime Jr. Okay, oh, headbands. Alright. Kind of like the hat I have. Oh. Full bandana. Oh. Headkerchief? Is that a thing? Headkerchief. Oh, okay. Oh, warm hats. What I need to survive the alabaster wastes. Oh my god, we have bowler hats. We have bowler hats, everybody! I am very torn about getting one of these bowler hats. Because I like bowler hats. Okay, we'll think about it. Okay, just kimono. Pokemon kimono, uh-huh. Kind of like the jacket we have. Pants. Oh! Full suit! I am the black belt now! The back satchel just kind of ruins the fanny. I think it's a fanny pack. Just ruins the suit look. Shoes? I like my shoes. Eyeglasses. So, oh my, where are my eyes? Round glasses. I'm a fancy man. Anything else but the monocle? Tinted glasses. Oh, yes. Oh, I'm the Prince of Darkness. How far am I in the game? Oh, we just beat Avalugg. I'm just taking a look at the clothes shop, because I've never actually looked at the clothes shop in this game. You know what? Screw it. I'm getting a monocle. Because maybe... should I? Nah. I really like the design of the MC in this game. Do come visit my humble shop again, why don't you? I sure will. Who else did I have to get? Arizu! Hi! Hey there, in the mood for a style change? About your request. Oh, did you get the Kirlia to show me? Yes, I did. There it is. Alpha Kirlia, let's go! Jesus! Wow, this is an alpha Pokemon, isn't it? Just think, if an alpha Kirlia waltzed into the hairdresser and asked for a cut and dry, where would you even begin, huh? You know, they say Kirlia just loves to dance. I kind of get it. That feeling when your hair sways around you while you're dancing. It's the best. Actually, yeah, that's the sort of hairstyle I want to go for. Now, how to gather up the hair the right way. And where should I where should it be let down? Oh, I've got it! That's what I'll do! Boy, I owe you one. Thanks to you and Kirlia, I've got ideas for some new hairstyles. And new colors. Like no one's ever seen before. Come by any time and try them out for yourself. I think I will, in the future. I've already dyed my hair blue. Do you have another request? Do you have another one? Hey there, in the mood of style change? No, you don't. Drop by again anytime, you hear? I shall. Okay, we're gonna go report to Cyllene about us maxing out our Pokédex again. Yes. Hi, Zeke. Okay, Tripmon, I can explain. I can explain. Where is she? She in the Alabaster Icelands? I wanted to call it the Wastes. I don't know why. Maybe. I bet you she is. Hi, Zeke. Where could she be? Okay, Wanda snuck out of the village without telling me, and she hasn't come back. I heard she was all bundled up against the cold, too, so I've got the sneaking suspicion she went to the Alabaster Icelands. Whatever she sent her out there, it doesn't seem like it was an assignment from the Security Corps. But what else could make her want to go to such a dangerous place alone? I really need some help again, from you and that Ursaluna. Use the scent from the scraps of Wanda's old kerchief and search her out for me. Ursaluna picked up Wanda's scent. And this time, I'll go look for her myself as well. I can't just stand by and rely on you every time. I'm her big brother. I can't let her down now. Not again. Wait for me, Wanda. I'll save you this time. I swear it. Oh, my savior, I was looking for you, you know. Oh, no! Wanda's here! Zeke, no! Why are you here? Did you see your bro? Why are you here? What? My brother went to the Alabaster Icelands? Zeke, that brother? The one who's refused to even set foot outside the village since he got attacked by some shinks and totally traumatized? We've got to go find him at once. Please, Savior, you've got to help me one more time. Gone astray in the Icelands. Rescue Zeke. Darn it, Zeke. At the report. Hi, Cyllene. If you have progress to report, I will judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokédex. Here you go. You have made progress. It seems you have earned yourself a star. Star! With this, you have officially attained the rank of 8 stars in the Galaxy Expedition team. In a normal Pokemon game, this would mean you have all the gym badges, but you still have 2 more stars. You can now use Jet Balls. The rewards you earn from your survey reports will be more generous now. Have these as well. They are further recipes you'll need for crafting. You obtain the recipe for crafting Jet Balls. Jet Balls, a recipe for crafting Jet Balls from scratch. Required materials: 1 apricorn, 2 sky tumblestone, and 2 iron chunks. You obtain the recipe for crafting Full Restores. A recipe for crafting Full Restores from scratch requires material to 1 max potion and 1 full heal. Alright. Continue to dedicate yourself and to completing the Pokédex. You hope to rise higher in the ranks. Nothing here seems to be relevant. Is there any other quests in town? Balloon race. Showed a Cherim. Do I have a complete Cherim guide? I gotta look at the Pokédex. Cherim. Cherim complete, or is it not? Cherim, where is Cherim? Cherim? Cherim! Okay, it's complete. Well, let's go report to the Cherim. Is he in this town? I probably should, actually activate that, He's over there! He is over there! Hip, hip, hap, hip. Hello. I'm so distracted thinking about how Cherim transformed. I can't even do my job. Let me see its Pokédex entry when you're done. I thought I was done with it. Oh, that's Cherubi. I need to evolve it. I need Cherim. God dang it. That was my fault. Okay. There you go. Da-da-da. Gather the scattered wisps. I still have to do that. Get a score of 10,000. Balloon. A beautiful rose. Show Roselia. I can do that. Where is... I have to leave town. We're leaving town, everybody! And... whack! Yeah. I also still have to get all the Spiritomb goodies. Okay, and Marlin's camp. I think she's at the main camp. Was she at the main camp or was she at the secondary camp? Wait. She's right there. Well, it seems you've learned a thing or two about Roselia. That didn't take as long as I'd expected. Let's have a look then. What? Roselia's poisonous? But looks so fragile and innocent. I can't believe it! Well, in any case, I was able to learn a lot about Roselia thanks to you. Please accept these little rewards from a grateful Roselia fan. A beautiful rose. By any other name will smell just as sweet. And she is gone. Gone forever. Do you have a quest for me? That's Galaxy member. No name. Those things are harder to track down than the unknowns. Oh yes, you gotta go at night. I've learned you could see them at night, which I will have to do eventually. Just wait till nightfall. And if you're wondering why we went back to town, well, specifically, we're heading to the Cobalt Coastlands for two specific reasons. I'm going to do Bryce's subquest, which calls for me to catch a fire type, and I have a very specific one in mind. So we're just going to make our way over. I know I could probably fly over there, but... which, truth be told, I probably should have did because it saves a lot of time. But we're deciding to walk over there instead. Because I'm going to have to leave the area and come back again to catch it. I should have just Hello, Vulpix. No, I should have just... Woo! Oh! Saved it. Oh, well, I'm here. Might as well get this Alpha, which I should get. I'm not here. Get the green cake! Yeah! Oh. Alright. There's one less Alpha I have to worry about, and one less Pokemon catch. Huzzah! Number you caught without being spotted. That's a requirement? On a fully evolved Pokemon? Seriously? Alright, we're almost there to the Alpha I want to get. To give to Bryce. Because it's a new catch, I don't want to get off the clock. But I also have to catch 2 of them, so there it is! Ninetales! I'm not here, Ninetales. You see nothing. Nothing! Are you... I don't think... Can Ninetales even get that? Oh my gosh, it can. Whoop! Ah! Get over the ledge, get over the ledge. That didn't work. Gotta try again. You saw nothing. I have more green cake! Okay, okay. Huh. That wasn't a back attack? How do you not see me? How? Did I get the unknown here? What? Oh, look at that, an unknown. Get in the ball. Oh, I got it. Okay, that's 1. Okay, what could be in this? I have to check. It's Graveler. Okay, and we're going to run because I don't need the Graveler, but there is a certain Pokemon I just noticed right there in the corner of my eye. Can I even get that from here? Oh, I need this specifically. I don't know which number that is. I got... B? I think that might be B. I was gonna go on unhunting later. We have to leave and come back here. Because I have to catch another Ninetales. One's for me. One is not. One is for Bryce. Complete. There we go. Well, now I don't have to hunt down that. Now I have one less unknown to hunt down. Huzzah. Yep, B. I knew it was B. Okay, back to the coastlands we go. Then it's off to the Alabaster Icelands to find Zeke, apparently, because Zeke's now missing, and to give Bryce his Ninetales. And I thought, if I'm going to give him a fire-breathing Pokemon, it might as well be Fluffy. He's in the cold. Now, I'm surprised you don't find more fire-type Pokemon in ice areas. I know that sounds like counterproductive, but they could survive because they create a lot of body heat. You know? It's just a thought. It's just a thought. And also, this is a very easy alpha to get because it always shows up. Come on. Come on. That didn't work. You can get them all now that you have all the ride Pokemon? Oh, I can! I believe I can as well. I just have to, what do you say, find them. Which I haven't really gotten into, like, reading all the... I got its leg! Oh, I got it. Huzzah. Oh, so there's actually number of alpha... I might as well check here while I'm flying around, see if there's any alpha Magmars. I don't have an alpha Magmar yet. Also, very weird. I know it's because it's really hot, but it's so weird you can't fly over, fricking lava pools. Off the clock, I did find one unknown, though, which I'm going to go get now. Just one. It's over there. I'm looking at it. Can't see it? I see it. It's on that rock. It's so conspicuous. Let's see. Where are you? Was it this rock or the other rock? I think it's this rock. Might be wrong. Nope, nope, I'm not. It's right there. Might as well use a Pokeball for you, N. You got a shiny one? What, a shiny unknown or a shiny Ninetales? That was a waste of Pokeball. Alright, now I have that. We're going to head out of here and head to the Alabaster Icelands, because we have to go save Zeke now, who is apparently terrified of all Pokemon in existence because a Shinx attacked him. Fun. Your Pokemon catching efforts are quite clearly bearing fruit. Fruit, not foot. How about a report, then? Yes, yes. A shiny Magmar. Nice. Isn't Magmar like one of the harder shinies to tell? Nah, now a Magmortar. Oh, it seems you've made some new observations. Let's have a look then, shall we? I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokédex with this new data right away. Ninetales. Huzzah. You managed to quell Lord Avalugg. Fantastic stuff. As always, I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report to the village. But no, I can't report yet. Why not? Because I have to do all the side quests. Not all of them. We can do them later. I know, but I like to do a few now. Just a few. Off to the yellow. We have to go save Zeke. I have no idea where Zeke is. No, I thought you said something. Hello, Alola, dude. How's it going? Well, let's, I'm sure we know, how do you get past this, like, area here? Not as hard as Persian. Its shiny only gives it pink in its ears. Real Persian? Wow. The reason I'm flying is because I want to see if I can spot Zeke while we're going across the main area here. Yeah, right. He might just like be in the middle of everything. Hope he's not in a cave. God, I hope he's not in a cave. He might be in a cave. He's probably in a cave. What? What? Must have been a Sneasel. Okay, dude, I got something for you. Did you bring me a fire-type Pokemon that can keep up these flames roaring? Yes. Where? It's probably like farther up or something. There it is. You can get an Alpha Frostlass in one of those caves. Oh, really? Yep. Now that's some real firepower. I can ride this! If I can use the power of a real alpha Pokemon, this fire will burn brighter than anything. I'm already feeling much warmer. Thanks to this Pokemon of yours, now I can focus on my work. Though, now that I'm so warm and comfortable, I seem to find my eyelids drooping. Dude. Bryce! Bryce! Ah! No! I wasn't sleeping! I swear! In search of a fiery Pokemon. Does he? Oh, he doesn't have it out. He hasn't a Pokeball. Oh, well. Hey, Ranger Gold. How's it going? Okay, now we gotta find Zeke. Zeke! Okay, first off, let's check the obvious places. We got Lake Acuity. We could check up there. Then we'll check out the Pearl Settlement. Any of the name locations, we'll take a look around there. And then we'll find out where Zeke is. God, where could this guy have gone? He can't have gotten far, right? Just rewatching some Gargoyles. I haven't seen Gargoyles in forever. Actually, it's true, but it's also kind of like I have Gargoyles. Like, do anyone remember that old promotional tape? God, I'm going to sound old now. They had a videotape with Gargoyles and Tuna and Meat. Was that his name? Tuna and Meat. Like, it had like the first, like, I think pilot of Gargoyles and Tuna and, was it Tuna and Meat? I think it's a cat and dog that, like, it was like pilot episodes. And I was hoping for an alpha. And I watched that a lot as a kid. Anyway. Hey, look. Rufflet. Still looking for an alpha of those. And... Nope. I only need one alpha Burmy, technically, because I can change his code at will. Run from the worm! That's a Kadabra. Oh, there's Kadabra up here. Interesting. Bron. I didn't know Bronzong were in this area. Oh, they're near the temple. Duh. Do I see a Zeke around here? Zeke! Zeke! Have you seen Zeke? Who's Zeke? Fair enough. It would be really funny if he was just on top of the temple. Oh, look, there's just a random Braviary flying around up there. You should rewatch this show. It was awesome, but only for the first 2 seasons. The third does not hold up to the past seasons. Really? The third season's that bad? Who are these guys? But I'll ask them if they know Zeke. You guys know Zeke? Hey, homie. Even we in the Pearl Clan might start moving to new areas if our clan gets bigger. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, that's adorable! Piloswine in the hot spring. Yeah, I doubt he'd be here in the Pearl Clan hideout. That would be very unlikely. You can get a Lucario here. Yes, I have a Railu. Zeke, why am I here? Hey, Domina, I got the... You completed Bergmite's entry? Yes, I have. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, what to do? I want to look, but then I don't want to look. And fine, I'll have a look. Huh, I see. No, wait, really? Wow, I didn't know that. You did a good job. I particularly like how you made a note on of Bergmite's height and weight. This entry shows that you took can't read sometimes. This entry shows that you took the time to get to know many Bergmite and study them with a passion. I mean, I knew everything you wrote already, of course. Of course I know all of that stuff. I am the world's #1 expert on Bergmite after all. What? It's true! I'm the one who knows all there is to know about Bergmite after all. I am Bergmite's #1 fan! Puts on a Bergmite hat, has little Bergmite flags. Go, Bergmite, go! but I did really enjoy reading the entry you made about Bergmite. Its entry in your book might be complete, but I hope you spend your more time studying Bergmite. I still have to catch an alpha. Ooh, can I have an alpha? If you want a Bergmite. Okay. Checking. I must check every tree. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna burn you. I'm gonna burn you with flamethrower. Jesus, I burned myself with flamethrower! Yeah, funny thing, I can't seem to get an Alpha Bergmite or an Alpha Snover. Was it Snover? I think it's Snover. No, wait, not. Yeah, it's Snover too. And, God, I'm blanking on Pokemon names. There's so many Pokemon, it's hard to remember everyone's names. Oh yeah, there's an Alpha Mamoswine here, which we're going to ignore. You don't matter, Mamoswine. Okay, we gotta keep it. Most likely Zeke's being attacked by Pokemon now that I think about it. One of those shows a historic accurate Macbeth fighting alongside King Arthur with gargoyles, gents, and magical stone dragon. Of course! Snowrun! That's what I was trying to remember. Snowrun. Snover is the pine tree. It's probably in some obscure area. You might be in the cave. Zeke, you fall down the hole! Zeke, you in here? Zeke? Over there. Must be a different hole. Well, I know Zeke's in a hole. So Zeke is in a hole! Now I gotta find all the holes. I know of another hole. I did not want to go to that hole. There's an Alpha Frostlass in that hole. Zeke, are you in the Alpha Frostlass hole? There's that Alpha Pilus. There's an Alpha Piloswine. You have an Alpha Hisuian Zoroark. Well, good for you. That is hard to get. Probably outside of, like, the DLC. Like, seriously, those... Spawning one of those... Good golly gee. Okay. Hi, Bergmite. This is probably another reason I can't find Alpha Bergmite. They're all the way around. I might catch that while I'm here. Yes. My plan is to catch the Alpha Frostlass while I'm looking for Zeke. Oh. Oh. Going back over here. You saw nothing! There's an unknown... Is that it? You said there's an unknown here. I see a thing in the corner. Okay, it likes orange berries. Stay in the hole, stay in the ball. Okay, we got it. Oh. Was that... Yeah! Yep, that little black thing I saw was O. Hi, O. How's it going? We've acquired O, everybody. And we've confirmed Zeke is not in this hole. Not at all. No Zeke's here. I also find it funny you can actually just get on Braviary in the hole. I find that funny. He might be being attacked. Oh, okay then. Zeke might be being attacked by a freaking... Oh no. What is attacking me? Oh yeah, Duskull over here. I forgot Dusclop. Hiya, Penny. Finding an alpha you are going to be a pain. Okay, please tell me he's not being attacked by who I think. I'm also checking the crevices like this, because he might be like... No, he's... Is he over here with the... No, he's not. Good. I don't have to deal with it. I wish I had a guide to where all the holes were. Finding the holes is the hard part. I know there's like one hole, which is all by itself, which I forget. But that was the hole with the Frostlass in it. Okay, that's an Alpha Apom. I'm getting it. Huh. Can't help myself. I gotta get it, man. Yeah. Stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. Woo! Oh yeah, why I forgot why I stopped here in the first place. Nope. Oh, did you know that if you get hurt near Chansey or Blissey, they will heal you instead? Aw, Chansey and Blissey are so nice! Just friendly! Pokemon are terrifying creatures, says Laventon, except Chansey and Blissey. Says anyone walking past. But of course, why would I ever say Chansey and Blissey are terrifying? They're the most wholesome and kind-hearted creatures in the entire Pokeverse. Indeed. Let's see. There's Lucario. I'm just going to evolve a Railu to get that. I need to do that because it's probably one of the Pokédex things. There's a thing here. And hey! Ooh, Star Piece! That's money! Why is there so much stuff here? Wait, why'd I get off? Old verse 6! Part of the series of old poems that have been unearthed around the Hissaway region. Judging from the handwriting, it appears they were all written by the same person. Would you like to read it now? Yes! When the Pokemon was born, intelligence bloomed among us, enriching all our morrows. When the Pokemon was born, emotions bloomed among us, giving us joy and sorrows. When that Pokemon was born, willpower bloomed among us. Willpower bloomed among us to act and not to wallow. Alright, let's take a look at this wall here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. We got ourselves is that Darkrai? There's Cresselia. There's Manaphy. There's Palkia. Oh, that's Giratina. Assuming it's all the legend. What is that? It's hard to... I know that's Regigigas right there. Wait. Arcanine? Cleavor? Braviary? Avalugg? Huh. Speaking of Darkrai, I've not got it yet. I'll get it. I'll get it soon. Okay, let's take a look at the map. God, I wish the map showed where the holes were. There's the valley. It leads there and there. Now that I think about it, he probably fell down this hole here. That would make sense. You're an alpha. I'm gonna flip. Nope. And we leave. Wrong! Come on. Don't be that way. Wrong, it's a real hole. Ah! Darn you, Alpha Swinub! Hi, Hunter. Oh, I've been down this hole already. Yeah, I've been down this hole. And just walk past him, right? Zeke, you here? Oh, more one of you spawned in the same hole? Zeke, by the rock? Nope. Alright. That hole was a bust. God, we've been out all night looking for Zeke. It's probably cold. And there's a hole. There's a Zeke! Oh! I'm okay! Oh, you can you and Sneasler get me back up there? Ah! Here it comes again! Alpha Glalie, we meet again on the field of battle! 64? Okay, I can catch it. Which I will. Did I take half his health? Oh boy! Ah! Ah! Baxter! Go! Just stay in the ball. Just stay in the... Yes! That's it, you caught Glalie. Ah! Baxter leveled up. So did Blake. Good all-rounder, buddy. Oh, goodness me. Thank you for saving me from the complete and utter disaster. But it's no good. I still haven't found Wanda. Yeah, about that. Did you save my brother? Did you save my brother? My trusty savior? Hey, Wanda. Wait, you mean Wanda was fine all along? Oh, good! Now I can pass out in relief. I'm sorry I made you worry. Zeke, thank you! There's a block of ice. Never mind that! What were you thinking going to a place like the Icelands without telling me? It's my job? Oh, well, the fact is I came here for this. An ice stone! I came to find that stone so I could give it to you, my savior. I was told it was pretty rare, so I thought maybe it could help with your survey work. Aww. Oh, don't give me that sad look. Oh, that's her. Oh, don't give me that sad look, Zeke. Of course I got one for you too. Yay! I really owe you both so much, my savior, and the one always sending him after me. I'm going to keep working hard to become a great security corps member to pay you two back for everything you've done for me. Come on, bro, let's head back home. I've gotten really strong with all my adventures. I'm sure I can get you back to the village safe. Follow me! I'm glad to hear you say that, think so, Wanda, but the village is that way. I knew that! I think Wanda's still going to need you to look out for her for a little while yet. Or more like, long while. A real long while. Gone astray in the Icelands. Got a star piece and a peat block. Hey, I can evolve another Ursaluna. Alright, we've done that. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Wait. I have some other job. Do I have any? I have a job that involves here in the Icelands, don't I? Zeke. Okay, get going again. Wait, Wanda. Not again! Oh, mushrooms hunting with Swinub. He's over there. Just going to go over the Pearl Statement. The Pearl Settlement. And fly right over there. And woo, down we go. There he is. You know, people should really dress warmer for coming to this cold climate. Glad to see you all the way out here. I've been waiting patiently with a request. What say you to a spot of mushroom hunting in the snow? The Pearl Clan told me that the shrooms growing around Heart's Crag are quite the delicacy. But these little gems are buried in the snow, and only a Swinub's nose can snuffle them out. This is where your skills come in. Catch yourself a Swinub, take it out foraging, and see if you can find those mushrooms. 3 would be good. Add a Swinub to your party and hunt for mushrooms buried in the snow. I actually have to go get a Swine... I thought I was going to give him a Swinub. Okay. I guess we're going back here. Gotta get a Swinub now. Hey, yeah, I'd like to switch Pokemon. I want to get a... Want to see Pokemon? I want to get Swinub. Switch out Baxter. Have you seen what Iridia wears? And she's basically lives here. Oh, you're right. She lives here in the cold and she wears... Okay, there's the swine. I'm going to put Baxter right here. What's going on? Hey, Ace, how's it going? Swinub. Do I have to, like, throw this Swinub out? So big. And fluffy. Okay. They literally have locations I have to throw it on the map. Good to know. Don't worry. Guy, why a Swinub? How's Legends Arceus treating you? It's treating me pretty good. I'm having a good time. Oh, wait. This is the area with the... Oh, no. Okay, I gotta keep my eye out. Oh, it's in the cutscene! Swinub is making some noise. Is there something beneath the snow? Wow, you and Swinub snuffled this one out quick. I just knew you're the right person for the job. 2 mushrooms left now. Have a Swinub accompany you around Heart's Crag and snuffle them out from under the snow. I just love the fact they're giant. It's a giant Swinub. There's the giant in this area. Swinub is making some noise. Is there something beneath the snow? No, it's a freaking Snover. Snover. Go Swinub. This actually feels appropriate since Swinub would have been out. Ancient power! Jeez, it survived? Oh my god, I joined to see a giant Swinub! Blizzard! Critical hit. Sorry, Snover. I mean, yes, I know it can evolve, but I don't need a Piloswine right now. He's so happy! Gosh, I thought you were slacking off, wasting time with that Pokemon battle. But look at this splendid specimen of a mushroom you found! You're a natural at this foraging stuff, you know? Only one mushroom left. Have a Swinub accompany you around Heart's Crag and snuffle it out from under the snow. You know, I half expected him to be walking around being carried by a giant, like, a giant Parasect at this point, because I gave him one. Like, he should just be being carried by it, because it was so huge. Snuffle, snuffle, snuffle. Swinub is making some noise. There's something beneath the snow. Oh, found one, did you? Fine mushroom indeed. Well done. I'll report back. I will, in a second. Huh! Oh. Go for it. Yeah! It's gonna be bad. Didn't work. Don't move. Do I have any cakes? I have a bean cake. Do you like bean cakes, Gardevoir? You do like a bean cake, Gardevoir. The Parasect might be stuck in this. Got it! I got an Alpha Gardevoir. Anyway, that Parasect might be stuck in his house because it's definitely cannot fit through that door. I probably gave him the Pokeball. Like, what kind of person do you think kicked me for? Snowballs. Pop Pod. Hey, dude, how's it going? I got your stuff. Fantastic effort all around. You and Swinub did a great job tracking down those 3 mushrooms I was after. It sure was fun foraging with you both. Pokemon and people together make for a great team. Can't wait to forage with you elsewhere, perhaps with a new Pokemon pal along the way. Or along to help, I mean. It'll be hard to top Swinub, though. Its snuffling skills may well be the best out there. Thinking about it, it was a Swinub that discovered the hot springs in the Pearl Settlement, too. Maybe I should really just partner up with a Swinub, huh? Moral and Swinub, the mushroom hunting dream duo. Sounds good, doesn't it? Do you want the Swinub? I'll give you one. I can get another alpha. It's really easy. Sand Radish and EXP Candy Large. You have fun, Pratchett. See you later. Alright. I think that was all that was here for now. We're gonna head back to town. Oh yeah, probably should. Hey, you want to see your Pokemon, kid? Yeah, I do. Okay, Swinub, thank you for your help. Go back in box. Get back here, Baxter. Oh yeah, I have to report my results. I forgot I caught things. Your Pokemon catching efforts are quite clearly bearing fruit. How about a report then, shall you? Got literally only alphas. That's a nice chunk of change! Alright. You managed to quell Lord Avalugg. Well, you gotta go tell it. I'm not done. You're done. Go tell him. Fine, Dad. I'm not your father. Might as well be. Okay, let's see. 10,000 points. Oh! We should probably do that. Who would I ask, though? Marcia the Diamond Clan lives with Psyduck and wants you to find out some medicine that might help alleviate the headaches they chronically suffer. Gather information in Jubilife about medicine that might ease the headaches of suffering Psyduck. I think I know who do I talk to that. That would be the medical staff, I believe. This might work. I might be wrong, but I have a feeling. Like little baby's ice cream. God, why am I thinking of that now? Oh. You're after a medicine that can cure Psyduck headaches? Well, you came to the right person. Take this. It's a secret medicine that only those from my hometown know how to make. You take a dose of the secret medicine. Secret medicine, an astonishing medicine that can instantly restore health to any Pokemon. It is produced by an apothecary in Cinnawood City. As you'll see, it works wonders. Give it to any ailing Pokemon, and they'll soon be right as rain. Even a Psyduck's headache will clear right up, I'm sure. All right. Is this the same medicine I use in Gen 4 when Cynthia gives me? Hi. So, wait. Is that person related to Cynthia? Because she gave me the secret medicine? Or did Cynthia just get the secret medicine from a different person? I'm confused. Oh! Oh, is it when I complete them, they get, like, really cool looking... Really cool, like, designs on their shop? Oh, that's neat. That is neat. But, yep. Okay. Off to the bog-bound camp. Because I think it's close to the Diamond Clan. The Diamond Clan. Actually, I probably would just warp there. Why do I need to walk? I can just warp there. What am I talking about? And warping it away! Ma'am, I'm here to help your ailing Psyduck. So you found a cure for my Psyduck? Let's give it a shot. Ah! Wow, the Psyduck look all better already. What a relief. Thanks for finding this medicine for us. You know, I was a little nervous about the Galaxy team before, but if you're the sort of folk that are kind enough to help total strangers, I guess I had no reason to worry. And what did you call that stuff again? Secret medicine? Gosh, the Galaxy team must be very talented. Maybe I'll visit you all in Jubilife sometime. The Headache-Stricken Psyduck, complete! A max revive. Huzzah! Let's play Pass the Time! That's just sitting around waiting for time to pass. December, Lux, Callens. Do you know how Adamant is Mai's little brother? Well, they're not really related, but they're siblings, all the same. I'm their littlest sister. Aw, adorable. Alright, any more requests? Anything I have here in the Boglands? Speak with the Ida outside one of the village's residents to learn more about her request. Seek for traces of a village in the Avalanche Slopes. I should have done that. Nosepass. I gotta do this one. I actually can do this one. Speak with Aster to learn about his request. Taste the honey. Speak with Almas. Eevee's evolutions. Balloon, Eerie, Balloon. Get a score of 10,000 points on the target practice game hosted in the practice fields outside Jubilife Village. I didn't do this one. Huh. Let's do the Nosepass one. Because I have an alpha Nosepass to give her. I want to see her reaction. I'm surprised Wanda doesn't want an alpha Nosepass. That'd be very useful. We're going here. Here! Alright, we're here. That was not what I want to do, but it's fine. I can fly. I don't have to run. Why run when you can fly like an eagle? Fly like an eagle, da 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 da. Gonna fly like an eagle. Wanda, I lost my way again. God dang it, Wanda! I haven't... They're not there. I was there a few seconds ago. I don't think they were there. Ma'am? Wait, I can... Okay, I find this hilarious. Hi, Gully. Did you find a Nosepass for me? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes. Is this an alpha Nosepass? Wow, I guess for someone as skilled as you, this is no big deal. Now, as I understand it, this Pokemon's giant nose always points in the same direction. So if it's facing this way, that means the exit must be over here. A Nosepass never wanders. Indeed, I wish I'd encountered this Pokemon sooner. I owe you a big thanks. It's such a relief to finally have a Nosepass as my trusty guide. All the twists and turns of Wayward Cave can't stop me now! A Nosepass to guide the way. Huzzah. And you get the stuff to evolve a Scyther. Interesting. That's nice. Even if like you couldn't evolve them, like through the normal means, you get evolution materials as rewards. So at least it'll help you with completing the Pokédex, which is nice. Alright. We've done a lot of side quests today. A lot of them. So we're heading back to Jubilife Village. So I'm going to check in, see with Laventon if there's any more subquests I haven't taken yet. And probably do that practice shooting thing, because I want to do that real fast. Because I feel like I probably should have done that a long time ago. And I haven't done it yet. Report. Report what? I see you've made some new observations. Seems our report is in order, if you would. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update the Pokédex with this new data. Oh, Nosepass! Oh. Investigate an old saying about Nosepass's handiness. Ah! You managed to quell Lord Avalugg. Fantastic. That's what that meant. I don't know why, but I kept reading that as hardness. Like, how do you toast a Nosepass's hardness? I throw Nosepass off a cliff. You good? You good. Anything new? Hi there, we've got some great stock at the moment. Here's all the goods I've got right now. Anything catch your eye? Mechanical box! That's a lot of money! Great choice, all yours then. Gotta say, you have a fine eye. Few others would recognize the value of a perplexed item like this. Its insides are packed with gears and machinery that serve some unclear purpose. If you can solve this item's mysteries, your reward will surely be far greater than the price you paid for it. Well then, I'll get this sent to your quarters free of charge, of course. Do I have any other money I can... Magma! The Magma box! Leaf Imprint Rock, which is a leaf stone. Leaf Imprint Rock, 5,000 Poke, okay. Here's all the goods I have for right now. Anything catch your eye? The Magma box, 10,000. I have enough, I'll take it. Great choice, all yours then. Oh, it's a Magarizer. I thought it was the other... I thought it was like the toaster oven. Won't be long before we restock. Hope you'll be buying from us again. Laventon, go tell the commander we must celebrate with Potato Mochi! The longer you take, the less Potato Mochi is being stuffed inside my mouth! True. Nothing here. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. I'm gonna do the practice thing first. Nah! I want to do it because it's a side quest. I know the like. So aren't you going to count the balloons as a side quest? I mean, the balloons are a side quest, which I haven't done yet. want to do the throwy thing. I could just teleport there, couldn't I? Oh, yep, there's the target practice. I think I've gotten pretty good at throwing things. Aim, throw, don't stop, hit the target, watch them pop. Line up lots of targets, pop a lot per ball, practice, 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 and be the best of all. If you manage to break 10,000 points, you'll be for a real treat. I can tell you that. What do you say, sport? Up for the challenge? You bet I am. How do I play this game? They're all Drifloon! I love it! Just keep throwing, just keep throwing, just keep throwing. Oh, I don't think 10,000 points is that bad. Okay, and got 10,000. Woo! Just keep chucking, just keep chucking, just keep chucking, 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 just keep chucking. Do not stop. Just chuck, 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 chuck. Hey, I want to double it. Doubled it. Oh my God, we'll just keep going, everybody. Woo! Bonus round. Oh my golly gee. I can't hit that one. The time! It's getting faster! Faster! And faster! And faster! Faster! That's it. Oh, the balloons are annoying. Have yet to do the one from the DLC is so hard. Your score this time was 33,800 points. Now, isn't that something? You set yourself up. You set yourself a record. Well done! Like I said, I've got prizes lined up to give out, depending on how well you did. Based on your score this time, here's a prize just for you. 10 Pokeballs. Well done, sport. Since you broke through the 10,000 point mark, you gotta get the real prize. Great Ball and Nugget. Don't think you've got to stop here. Keep aiming even higher, kid. Play on and get better and better all the time. The better you do, the better prizes I'll hand over. The 15 Great Balls was sent to your storage, since there's no room in your satchel. The Nugget was sent to your storage, since there's no room in your satchel. You can't beat my score trip. Never try. Alright, that side quest is done. I'm actually going to go to the satchel thing first, and I'm going to drop some stuff. I still have this. Don't do that. There you go. Everything is all sorted. Time to report to Kamado. Kamado. The commander. There we go. 75,000? Wow, Sonic, that's an amazing record. Yeah. Oh, here, pose. Commander, I did the thing like 2 hours ago. Each of the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now each of them have been quelled. We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us, but I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisway by the hand of our mysterious Riftborn helper. When tomorrow dawns, it will dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we will be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the Wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Don't forget, the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisway without fearing the Pokemon around us. Commander, geez, finally! Let's eat some Potato Mochi. Mission complete, the slumbering Lord of the Tundra. Indeed. The slumbering Lord has been slumbered once more. Thanks for this nice, sizable helping of Potato Mochi, Benny, old chum! Oh, and if there's anything else that you would recommend, by all means, bring it out. Alright. Second helping coming up. Having the nobles all quelled puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focused on our survey work, though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. I certainly have my reservations to whether Avalugg needed quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble by some frenzied noble this very moment if Tripmon hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. I still wonder, though, just what is the space-time rift anyway? And what will make it finally go... Wait, if the rifts were to vanish, would that leave Tripmon stranded here? I guess so. I'm not sure. Maybe? Let me call God up. God, am I stuck here? Help! Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I've no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilee Village, Tripmon. Now then, tomorrow is soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget what we've got our sights on, nothing less than a completed Pokédex. But of course, that's right, we'll get it done with Tripmon in the lead and me as the valiant assistant. Assistant? Come now, Akari, don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps, too. Well, thanks for that, Professor. And I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. Arceus, yep. No! I miss internet! I'm missing all my favorite YouTubers. Bakoom! Oh god, what happened? Okay. Mission disaster looming. Well. Okay, so I'm going to say this. Also, I got the fan off the clock. And, hey look, it's the toaster oven. And a refrigerator. I just bought them when they showed up. Trip, you made everything worse. Oh no! So okay, so I'm going to explain. So I'm figuring each of the nobles were sent with power because the power was like being let off slowly. And because I quelled it, all that power is being let back into one outsource, which means if you took like, imagine like you have 12 faucets and you closed all the faucets except for one. Now that last faucet is getting all the water pressure, which is just my assumption of what's happening right now. I could be wrong. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all! Guys, what's up? Tripmon! Is he going to go punch the mountain? I feel like he's going to go punch the mountain. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from this rift in space-time. Now the entire sky has gone red. I have word from the commander. Yeah? You're to report to his office at once. Okay. I don't know what to do. The way the sky has changed. It is ominous. Very ominous indeed. Indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. Yeah, the sky. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Clothier into a frenzy. It struck the night that Tripmon fell from the sky, did it not? Oh god, you're gonna blame me for everything, aren't you? It only seems natural to think that the two events might be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Tripmon? I don't think I've lied to him ever. Trip, you're gonna get fired! Oh, it's just Cyrus summoned the Elegant Palkia. That's all that's happened. No, that'd be really funny if we get up there, just Cyrus up there messing with space-time with the Elegant Palkia. And like, we just like, who's that? And Cyllene goes, I don't know. Then they like reveal that Cyrus is Cylene's descendant. She goes, I'll never have kids. And he just vanishes. That would be funny. I don't really know. A Survey Corps member? I'm a Survey Corps member! Indeed, you've done all I ordered. But that does not answer the question who you really are. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? I have no idea. Do you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? And having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? I'm not after anything. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Tripmon has wronged us. Exactly, and besides, do you really think he's got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? Let me ask you in turn, can you prove beyond a doubt that he is free from guilt? This stranger appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? Any of you? But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone supposed to prove the absence of all doubt? Come on, let's be reasonable. What is Tripmon supposed to do then? You'll be given the chance to investigate this latest disaster. But no, not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. There are those in our village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the sky. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored our world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond a doubt. I didn't do anything! Is that clear, Cyllene? Yes, sir. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Tripmon? You do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. But I have not forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. That is why I have chosen to let you walk out of here, free rather than clap you in chains. I did nothing wrong! You're to be expelled from the village? What? Why? Orders are orders. Where the heck am I gonna go? Let's go. This way. It made me so angry after putting so many hours into the development of the village only to be thrown out. I agree! Why am I being thrown? That'd be really funny. Would be really funny right now is if I did all the side quests and as I leave, everyone left the village and he just was like left alone. That would be hilarious. The walk of shame. Walk of shame, everybody. Scary? I'm scary now? Weren't you the person with the Starly? You gonna say anything, Arizu? No, it cannot. Cyllene, I can walk myself out. Graveler! You know me! I gave you the pickling job! Spirit Tomb Girl! Moral! Moral, speak up for me! We can take it from here, ma'am. Iris. Understood. However, the decision was mine to accept this stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It is only right that I should personally escort him from the village and to the Fieldlands camp. I'll also see him off. As will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Stay safe. Oh, safe travels. This is so mean and wrong! I have been judged before trial! I have literally just been proven guilty before and have to prove my innocence. Great. Great, 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 great! I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. It will only cause Tripmon more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. Ah. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adaman and Iridia might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try and find Leanne first. He's likely to be at Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If I might offer my advice, in this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of all the dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach to complete the Pokédex? That dream simply won't come true without you. I do agree that you're banished. I do like that they agree that your banishment is crap. Agreed! It is bullcrap! Why am I getting kicked out? I did nothing! You! What in the world did you do? Why are you blaming me? Look at the size of that rift! If lightning starts pouring from it, all the Pokemon Hissway could be thrown into a frenzy. The entire clan is in a panic now. I did nothing! I should have known that the only thing that could come from that rift was disaster. I need help. Never mind, then. I need help. Hi. Help? Oh, well, that's not exactly something I can do. Not that I wouldn't like to help you, but it would put Irida in a difficult position. I truly do wish that I could repay you for quelling Cleavor's frenzy as you did. You must know that, but there's nothing I alone can do for you. Warden Mai might be able to help you. Though she's a Karen... Oh. Warden Mai might be able to help you, though. She's a Karen woman after all. Can't read sometimes. Nah. He'll most likely find Mai at the Warren Bridge. I believe it's a very significant place for her. I'm certain that somewhere in the vastness of Hissway, there is a place for you as well. Okay. 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 Trip, I won't be alone. I'll be taking every Pokemon I caught. Every single Pokemon that Trip caught leaves, including the ones he given. Oh my, just me and a horde of Pokemon are leaving the village. I've made a village of Pokemon, everybody! They're my friends, and I shall never be alone again! Alright, that's funny. You might be asking, Trip, why are you over here? There's a reason. There's a very specific reason I'm over here. And I missed that. Yeah. And yeah. Get in the ball! There, I caught it. I got Z. The whole reason I came over here. Jeez. Z just didn't want to be caught. Okay, let's see if that thing is spawned here. I keep looking here. I saw it once, but I didn't catch it because I didn't think I thought I could come back. Nope. Where the heck am I gonna... Wait, this is the wrong spot. Surprised they didn't just rip the badge off my shirt. Maybe turn in my jacket. Nope, that's a Cricketune. And away! Alright, time to fly to where I need to go. Just keep flying at Mach speed. Bye. Sherman, are you going to be okay all by yourself? I'm never alone. I have Pokemon. I am never alone. Never, ever alone. I will never be alone as far as time shall pass. Hi, Mai. How's it going? I'm behind you. My, what a frightful sky. Yeah. Such a disturbing sight would be enough to put anyone ill at ease. No kidding. You don't know what brought this about, do you? I don't know. I'm trying to find out. I suppose it was too much to expect that you could already have an answer to all this. It'd be convenient. I heard from our leader what happened. You can't return to that village of yours, can you? No. But I'm afraid the Diamond Clan cannot be the ones to save you. Why? The Diamond Clan could end up at war with the Galaxy Team if things went badly. I think you would regret that as much as anyone. The great Weirdeer took a liking to you. I want to offer you my support, but... Forgive me, I cannot help you in this. Do not abandon hope. Time solves all things. And besides, you seem to have a talent for making your own way in the world. I have no doubt you'll continue to find a path to walk. God frickin' dang it. You know, compared to Leanne and Mai gives you an actual compelling argument as to why. True! Grr! Kerr? Shinx? But Shinx are aggressive and violent. What's up, little guy? You like me? Aw. I'm the nicest Shinx in all the land. The nicest shinks in all the land, everybody! Volo? Strange events seem to follow you wherever you go, don't they? Yep, it's Volo! Found you at last, Tripmon. I've been looking all over for you, you know? What would I do if I were to lose one of my favorite customers? Although I have nowhere to put my stuff. I have no money. Don't worry, I've already heard what happened. A good merchant knows well the importance of staying abreast of all the latest news. Oh, do you? It seems you're in quite the pinch. No place for you among the Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan. To say nothing of how poorly the Galaxy team has treated you. But not to worry! There are still corners of the Hisway region where we can stash you away in secret. Favorite customer, I don't ever remember buying items from you! I know a spot that will be the perfect hideaway. Leave it all up to me. Throws me in a hole, leaves me there. You're safe down there! I call upon the power of Sneasler. Oh, I forgot you had that. Wait, actually, where the heck am I? Here we are. I know, it's no palace, but you know the saying about beggars and choosers. Where the heck am I? I'm in the Ancient Retreat. Wait, that looks like a space-time rift symbol. Huh. Shirking your work to come pester me again? Even beneath a bleeding sky, you never change. Always a pleasure, Mistress Kagita? Kagita? But I'm afraid I'm not here today to learn more of Hisway's myths and legends. No, Mistress, thank you. Just Kagita. And this is... Why, Tripmon is the man of the hour! He's the one who quelled the frenzy of all the Pokémon nobles, believe it or not. Ah, the poor wretch you spoke of. Lost in time and space, are we? Dear me. Lost one. It seems I'll be able to fulfill my duty at long last, thanks to you. What? Lost one? Duty? Okay, now let's go with the duty one. Indeed, I am to guide you, Lost One, for the task of preventing great disaster falls to you. The rift in space-time must be mended, lest time and space themselves be thrown out of balance. But come, you may enter my dear hideaway. There's much to be told. Much indeed. Ha! Yes, time to see Cynthia's other relative. Interesting. The space-time rift is said to be a portal to innumerable other dimensions. In one such realm, far and farther still from ours, dwells almighty Sinnoh. The Diamond Clans? The Pearl Clans? Ooh! Dialgar-Palkia! Dialgar-Palkia! You know, we're playing Brilliant Diamond, so we're gonna go with Palkia. The expanse from antiquity to eternity, and the expanse to all sides, above and below. Time traces the path we tread from the here and now into the future. While space yawns all encompassingly, surrounding us in every direction. Almost said dimension. You see, don't you? The two together, time and space, comprise all creation, the universe. I chose that too. How can one claim that either is greater than the other, as those two clans do? You really can't. They're inseparable. Nah, really can't. You really can't. Perhaps the truth is clear to a wanderer such as you, one who has known other ages. Now listen, Lost One. Here's what you must do. Hisway holds 3 lakes of great importance, Lake Verity, Lake Valor, and Lake Acuity. At each dwells a Pokémon said to embody an aspect of the mind. Complete the trials each will set you, and bear their gifts to the shrouded ruins. There you may receive the red chain. With it, perhaps you can bind the world together. Bind the world, you say? You mean it won't close the rift? Kindly spare me your doubts, young man. I know the old words and what they bid us do. How true they are isn't mine to know. And regardless of their truth, I am bound to pass them on. How callous of my ancestors to leave their legends to their children without a thought for the hardship it will cause them. But here we are. You know your duty, and you'll do it, won't you? Of course! I can't possibly! Let's do it! There's nobility in knowing what must be done and seeing to it. Oh, I get a phone call from God. Your ARC phone is beeping. You can see the locations of the 3 lakes marked on your ARC phone. You're getting a phone call from who? God. Almighty Sinnoh. Yeah. You could just call. Why don't you ask him to stop this? Well, he doesn't want to interfere. He wants to just to do it ourselves. Then why are you here? Because he's interfering and sending me here by himself. God dang it. Miss Kagita's got a lovely workbench here. And if you need materials, I'd be glad to help. I'm always happy to do business with you. What about the pastures? I'll need to rest too. I need to rest too, man. No need to worry about that. If you don't draw too much attention, I imagine you could steal a bit of shut-eye at one of the base camps. Abba! What was that? What was that cry? Have we now a lost Pokemon as well as a lost child? Do see to it, please. How could I refuse you, ma'am? Off we go, Tripmon. Because that's not how the story goes. Yep, that's not how the story goes. It's an Abra. Hello, hello? It's an Abra. Where did you teleport in from, little fellow? Are you Cylene's Abra? It's got a letter. A letter addressed to you, Tripmon. Aww. Take a closer look at the letter. To Tripmon, you may use my Pokemon as a go-between to access the pastures in Jubilee Village. I have also ensured that you'll be able to utilize our base camps without issue. I have every confidence in your ability as an adept Survey Corps member to bring this bizarre situation under control promptly. Sincerely, Cyllene. Ha ha! Cyllene! Cyllene, Survey Corps Captain. Galaxy Team Expedition. Good tidings from the letter, then. That's right, it's a secret. It's a secret letter, Volo. Now then, so we're to visit the 3 lakes, are we? It doesn't sound like an easy task, that's for sure. It sure would be wonderful to have a kind soul who might help us out. Quite the opportunist, aren't you, Volo? Such a consummate guild merchant. Hey! I've managed to reassure my people for now. The wardens are keeping a close eye on their nobles, too. Seems all's quiet for the moment. And so, here we are. But still, we will never get away with openly aiding you. If we were to undermine the commander's direct orders, relations would grow strained. Long story short, we want to help but without drawing attention, so it'll just be one of us. Me or her. It's up to you, though. The answer should be obvious. Choose whose help you want on the path ahead. The Diamond Clan or the Pearl Clan? There's a choice in this game. Now here's your choice, Palkia or Dialga. Oh, I was joking. I'm actually choosing Palkia or Dialga. This is where you choose who you want to battle first, Diamond or Pearl. Okay, so, as a kid, I had Diamond. I didn't have Pearl. And I'm playing through Brilliant Pearl, so I'm going to be fighting Dialga. So I guess we're going with Verity. Yeah! Of course you'll choose me. I was the one who got you what you needed when you first set out to quell Clothier. You and I made his bombs together. Yeah, I choose you. Just what I would expect of you, Tripmon. You made the right choice. You won't regret it. So then, the leftover leader will... Leftover, think again. Tripmon trusts me enough to leave the tough job up to me alone. I'll be keeping an eye on the commander, so I can let you all know if anything happens. Yeah, man, you got this! I believe in you! I actually really like them both. Of course, of course. And the lucky chosen one comes with us to the lakes. We can fill you in on the details as well as we go. Right. Well, the first task will be to decide which of the Hisui region's 3 lakes to visit first. But yes, we should get moving. I'd rather we walk this road together, but if the commander were to get wind of it, it would only make things worse. I'll meet you at whichever lake we choose. Alright, Arita, you and Tripmon. Well, you two do what needs doing. Right. The Trial of Lake Verity. I guess we're going with Lake Verity. Oh, Trial of Lake Valor. Trial of Lake Acuity. Okay, I get to get a choice. Okay. Where will you be heading? Oh, look, a little spot for this ancient retreat. Oh, they all have that symbol. I thought it was something special. Like here. Wait. Okay, like here, and here. I mean, it's a logical choice. Arita is the one to choose. Her tribe is farther away from Jubilife, and the fact that a time-based leader like Adaman would be more into finding an answer and updating the Galaxy team. Oh, interesting. That's an interesting way to take it. I guess we could start here, in the Fieldlands, where we started their entire journey to begin with. Need to switch up your Pokemon? Wait, I can still switch them? Yeah! Why not? What's stopping? It's not like the commanders banned you from the village. No one told the field guys anything, did they? Nope. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Yeah, the commander never banned me from the village. That'd be crazy. Crazy, I say. Crazy. 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 All 3 Pokemon will have challenges for you, Trip, so good luck. Great! I'm also going over here to check and see if... I think there's like an Alpha Gastrodon of the other type. I want to get it before I forget. I might be wrong. Oh, this is Apom Island. How did they even get there? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll just go over to the island, to the lake. Just keep running, do not stop, just keep running. Run. Get the Shellos. Oh, here are the Shellos. There's a normal Gastrodon. Maybe there isn't an Alpha. I'll check the island first. Go say this now. Thought train. Train, you say? That's quite the thought you have there. Mesper is the easiest challenge in my opinion. Azelf was fun and Yuxi was complex. Of course Yuxi is complex. Why wouldn't Yuxi be complex? It's a Yuxi. Train, choo-choo! Level 60 to 65. Well, I'm under that, so it's fine. I'll just die. Old phrasing. I guess I'll die then. Excuse me. Yeah, why did they pick Shinx for that cutscene? Shinx and Luxio are violent. Hi, Luxray. The island. Island I could never have... Oh, look, Magikarp. Island I've never... And they're already there! Huzzah! Island I've never been to before. I don't remember if I've been here before. Have I? I was kind of circle the island for and then get back on, but apparently I is just sitting here. I've caught an eye. This lake actually used to be a volcano. Then it erupted, leaving a huge crater that filled with water. And so Lake Verity was born. It is protected by a Pokemon called Mesprit. It was when Mesprit took flight that people first learned the joy and sorrow of living. Or if that's how the old tale goes anyway. Hey God, how's it going? Your ARC phone is beeping. God commands you! Open sesame! One second, I have to input my password. I have opened the door! Thanks, God. That cave! It just appeared from nowhere! Is that ARC phone the professor was going on about? Oh, is that the ARC phone the professor was going on about? What surprises wait within, I wonder. Mistress Kagita seemed quite intent that you would have to prove yourself to all three of the Pokemon that guard these lakes. This challenge was never for the faint of heart. Great! Let's do this. The air feels somehow tense in here. It does. Oh, it's an Alpha Gudra. A menacing Pokemon stands before you. You and your Pokemon quelled Hisway's nobles. You can handle any battle, Tripmon. Right. I'm going to assume... I'm going to... Oh, wait. They're probably all different. This is probably the fight battle, and the other ones are probably, like, challenges. Okay, so it's Dragon, and I forget if this is other type this is. I haven't caught one yet. Dragon and... Oh God, what is it? Ooh! I used Gudra when I played through Gen 6 a long time ago. This is probably the wrong choice, but I'm going to go with it. Trip spits on hands, rubs together. Open sesame! Now they all have 2 parts: fights, battle, and then trial. Oh, okay. Dragon Steel. Gudra is Dragon Steel. Okay, it's Dragon Steel. So I might be in trouble. Wait. Yes. Uri! You're up! Actually, Uri has nothing that can hurt this thing either. Fudge. Well, we'll go with Stab. Oh! Ah! Agile style Bitter Malice. Okay. And now... Strong Style. Probably gonna lose Uri in this fight, but oh, I've missed. Also, I don't know if it's gotten changed, but you can catch them, I think? Really? I might have to try that. Okay, Baxter, get in there. Probably should just use Baxter in the first place. Okay, I can catch it. Let's do it. Go, I've caught a higher level Pokemon 58. Stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. That didn't work. That's fine. Drain Punch! I've gotten so much use out. I missed. I was saying I've gotten... Ow! I've gotten so much use out of Drain Punch this game. Oh, that's perfect. I know weaken it. Vaxter's fine. Now go ball! Mash the B button. Darn it! Vaxter's going down. Darn you, Snail Dragon! Snail Dragons. We'll swap for Cleavor. I know it's rock type, but we're gonna try again. Stay in the ball, stay in the ball, stay in the ball. Yeah, I hate the high jumps. Oh boy. Just keep throwing balls. Stay in the ball. Yeah! You caught Gudra! Level up for Basculegion. Oh boy. I did it! It's curious, but when I watch you and your Pokemon battle, I feel as if there's no obstacle that can't be overcome if people and Pokemon work together. Now, let's see what the Pokemon of the lake... Well, let's see about the Pokemon of the lake. You feel a mysterious presence. Oh, do we now? Kyung! Oh, it's adorable! I always thought the spirit Pokemon were adorable. It's glowing pink! Your emotions. Share them with me. They're yours. Not a chance. You know what? Fine, have them. I can only imagine how it must feel to speak directly with a Pokemon like that. When you fell to this land, what stirred in your heart? Surprise? Panic? Bewilderment? How did it feel to bond with Pokemon and work together? Exciting, bizarre, heartening. What the heck does heartening mean? Heartening, I'm trying to remember. Heartful? Exciting. What did you feel when you mingled with Hisway's clans? We're all so different. It's a wide world. Oh. We're all so different? You think it's as heartening a synonym for heartwarming? Oh, I should have said that one. What did you feel when cast out of the Galaxy team? I felt bitter. Life is complicated. I accepted it. Life is freaking complicated, man! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Okay. Thank you? What is this? I got Mespirit's Plume. Mespirit's Plume. Proof that you have completed the trial set by Mesprit. Be a being of emotion that lives in Lake Verity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Kyung! And bye! I know that Pokemon spoke with you, yet the words did not reach my ears. It's mysterious, but I suppose when dealing with someone who fell from the sky, it's only natural to encounter mystery. Next, onto Lake Valor and Lake Acuity. Right! To the lakes! And away! So many lakes to go. So little time. So many, 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 many lakes. Hey, Volo. Looks like that worked out well, Tripmon. I must say, you know an awful lot about Hisway, Volo. I suppose a merchant like you sees all sorts of things in their travels. That's right. You could say it's because I'm a merchant, but mostly I'm just naturally filled with curiosity. I want to know exactly what happened in the past that led us to this particular present. Or more accurately, I suppose, I want to know where I came from and where I'm headed. I want to know my past, so to speak. The 3 lake Pokemon can only caught in the postgame. Of course. The same goes for me. Our clan settled at the very spot where our forebears once beheld Almighty Sinnoh. But I have still never seen Almighty Sinnoh for myself. Weighty matters to ponder, for sure. But we have an important task before us. Do you want to return to the Mistress Kagita's home? Let's go back. Perfect. I'd like to see what she thinks of our progress. Volo, are you Cynthia? Takes hat off. Long, glorious locks falls down his head. That's been hard to fit all my hair in that little hat of mine. Mesprit's plume. So the legends told it true. Then the red chain must be real as well. I beg your pardon, Kagita. Ma'am, but what do these Pokemon that represent the mind have to do with this red chain? And why exactly should it bind with the world? No doubt suggest a keen intellect. I see you're not your clan's leader for nothing. Without the mind, were the rift to widen and the very world to end, would we even know it? Would we even care? One might even say the world, time, space, and all creation exists only because our minds are there to perceive it. Perhaps the red chain's purpose is to let one see creation as it truly is. So does the mind create the world? But isn't the other way around, or is it? I got a headache now. Such are myths, my child, teaching us about the world in their own incomprehensible ways. They urge us to think more for ourselves on the nature of Almighty Sinnoh and on the nature of the world in which we dwell. You are absolutely right. Myths and legends are such fascinating things to study. In any case, all we have to do is complete 2 more trials and we will get the red chain. How nonchalant you sound. How confident of success to which you contribute nothing. You tag along only for the chance to gawk at more ancient ruins. Call him out like that. Just called Volo out like that. Jeez. Where will you be heading? I will be heading to the Mirelands. I'm going in the order I got there. Acuity will be last, just because it's in the last area you unlock. Right, that's what I feel like. Okay, Lake Valor Cavern is over there, so... Is that a... Yep, that's what I think it is. Oop, already grain. Alright, that was good. Just catching. Ooh, Alpha. No, that's a normal one. I forgot how big Carnivine is. Oh, guys, thought of this. Wanda hears that we've been kicked out. You kicked out my savior? I'm gonna go find him right now. You went the other way, Wanda. God dang it! I know where I'm going! Maybe there's an alpha up here I haven't got yet. Does she, though? Does she? Why are we catching Pokemon even though we're all in danger? I gotta complete the Pokédex, dude! Looks at me like I'm crazy. Dude, you're just obsessed with that thing, aren't you? Oh, I'm sorry. We all have a job to do in this world, and mine is completing the Pokédex. Bermy. Okay, so like I was saying before, did I finish saying the statement? I don't remember if I did or not. So I believe that the remaining Hisuian Pokemon that are not, like, aren't noble Pokemon are going to be in these caves. I'm calling it now. Like Gudra, Quillfish. Who else am I must be forgetting one, right? Right? Oh, it's one I have on my... Uri. Right. Zoroark. Whoop. You saw nothing. You didn't see anything. Volo gets angry and rips with the Pokédex. Why? Why would he do such a thing? Oh, as you're wondering, this is the area I got my Alpha Kirlia and Roltz at. It's a good place to check for spawning. Oh, I think I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? I'm way off base. No, I probably should grab that while I'm at it. Help somebody out. So, you're still helping people out, even though... Spiritomb? Even though you were kicked out of the village and you don't have to? Hey, it doesn't hurt the other players, man. Where is it? Wait, it must be night. Why are there Ghastly out? Fun fact, Alpha Weirdeer is bigger than the Weirdeer that you ride. I suspected as much. I still need to get an Alpha Weirdeer. I'm trying to get an Alpha Pokemon like actual collection of Pokemon. Still don't have... I guess this might be a good place to look for those guys. Is that Whiscash? Where's the Whiscash? Now I wonder... I'm going to call it... Quillfish is going to be in this cave. Oh, is it? Will it still be there after we're done? Do you know about Lake Valor? It's said to have been formed by a volcanic eruption, much like Lake Verity. Though there are also other theories that say it was carved out in the midst of a Pokemon battle. This lake is protected by the Pokemon Azelf. Oh, that's still him. When Azelf took flight, the will to do what needs doing was born in people's hearts. Or that is what legends would have us believe. Yep, got the password. Okay, just gotta do your fingerprint scan. Thanks, God. I love that joke. A cave appears where there was none, as if just for Tripmon. Alright, let's head in, Tripmon. I imagine a strong Pokemon could wait inside, protecting the Pokemon of the lake. Take care. Fun! It's gonna be Quillfish, I'm calling it. It's gonna be Quillfish. Follow fingerprint scan? What an eerie space. Why would there be columns inside a cave anyway? I knew it! A menacing Pokemon awaits before you. Watch yourself, Tripmon. Those quills look vicious. They do indeed. Dark poison type. Okay, let's think here. Dark poison type. I do not have ground attack. Do I have? Who has bulldoze? I know one of them has bulldoze. Or some sort of... I know I gave one of them ground type attacks, right? Or I didn't. Okay. I did not give any of them ground type attacks. Me and ground types has not been a thing in this game, except I've had a ground type. I didn't teach it any ground type moves. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so no ghost types. Oh no. Actually, it might be Cleavor might be the best bet. Cleavor and Blake. Fish me! Yeah, Blake would probably do well, you're right. Cleavor. Oh, it's already going. Oh! Oh, it has Aqua Tail. Yeah, Blake's not doing this. I did not think of that. Okay, so. Thunderbolt! Thunderbolt again! Ow. Perfect. Go Ultra Ball! Come on. Got it. Huzzah! That's it, you cut. Overquill. I knew you could do it, Tripmon. It's a good thing fricking weird Morgana knew fricking Thunderbolt. You feel a mysterious presence. Again. Phew! I as elf. Oh, I thought he'd glow blue. I wanted to glow blue! Show me unyielding will. Strike me if you can. Give me my lunch. I am quite hungry. Wait, bombs? Are you meant to try to hit Azelf with them, then? I must have my lunch. Okay. I just missed it! God dang it. Azelf, where are you? What? You seem to hear a voice inside your... Did I get you? Will you abandon this folly? I'm not through yet. Oh, wait. It's asking me if I want to quit. I will never give up. Azelf, where'd you go? Azelf! Who do you think I am? Frickin' Batman? You seem to hear a voice inside your head. It seems you had best give up. Will you continue regardless? I've not yet begun to fight! I'm not through yet. You've seen nothing of my throwing prowess! My determination is strong! Where'd you go? I feel like it's impossible to hit you, actually. Oh, come on, I could have... That totally hit you! That totally hit you! You're cheating! You seem to hear a voice inside your head. Give up. Your struggle is in vain. You struggle in vain. Will you yet press on? I'm not through yet! Surrender. Not today. Not ever. I missed again. Kyun! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. Got another letter. I got Azelf's Fang. Azelf's Fang, proof that you have completed the trial set by Azelf, the being of willpower that lives in Lake Valor. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Bye. See ya, Azelf. That looks exhausting, but only one more to go. Now, back to my home region, to the Icelands and away! Leave. Hey, Volo. I assume all went well, Tripmon. Still, I must wonder, why don't they give us the red chain? Why all this running around about? Perhaps they mean to test whether whoever seeks it is worthy. Perhaps you are right. Who knows what would happen if it fell into the wrong hands after all? They could try to end the world at that, you know? That'd be crazy! Though, on the other hand, what use would those wrong hands have for it? Arita, don't ask those questions. Arita, there are very bad people in the world that can use this chain for very bad things. You can say for sure. Maybe the red chain has some other use besides mending the world. The red chain is as mysterious as this entire predicament we're in. But if we continue visiting the lakes, we'll get closer to an answer. So, shall we return to Mistress Kagita's home? Let's go back! And back we go. It seems like the Cobalt Coast is the only area that has nothing in it, in a way. Wonderful. Then we can see if Mistress Kagita has any more insights to share with us. Wait, no, there you can get, I think you can get, a Manaphy there, so there's something there. And probably the best lord in the game! So that's Azelf's Fang. I sense a warmth to it. I do have to wonder if anyone else has ever completed the trials of these lake Pokemon. Indeed. Yet we may want to add just a dash more speed. Things in Jubilife Village are, tense. Is there a witch hunt for me? There is a witch hunt for you. Great. What makes you say so? It seems a Pokemon's been glimpsed on the other side of the rift. Oh! One of those, Ginkgo Guild merchants informed me that Commander Kamado has raised a force not to survey the Pokemon, but to subdue it. Should the need arise. Oh boy. One of those Ginkgo Guild merchants. You make it sound as if you're not one of them. Now, if a Pokemon truly were to appear from beyond the rift, what would become of everyone, I wonder? Don't let Hisui's great vastness stop you, Tripmon. Let's go get the final item we need. Right. That's the spirit. I'll come watch this historic moment unfold, too. Watch? Is that all you really do? Remember, once you've sought the third lake and found what's needed for the red chain, make for the shrouded ruins. Got it. Okay. I think I'm going to call it after I get Yuxi's thing. I'll be heading to your homeland, Arita. And away! I mean, you're really lucky with Alpha, so I'm gonna fly over it because I want to see if I can get myself another Alpha. Hey, dude. Alola. Alola. You hate me? No, I can't hate you, man. Thanks for not hating me, Mr. Alola man. A lot of people hate me right now. I can't deal with it. Why do they hate you? They blame me for the sky. How the heck could you cause the sky to be purple? See, that's a Haunter. I thought it was a Dusclops. Duskull or something. Okay, let's see if there are any Alpha Bergmite, because I kind of want 2 of them. To keep one as a Bergmite, and evolve one to Avalugg. I have an Alpha Avalugg, but I can't find this stupid Bergmite. This is the first time I've seen a wild Avalugg. There are 2! You can spawn you can spawn Avalugg spawn? What the heck? I am shocked. I have never seen Avalugg spawn in the wild. It's probably because this is after I met up with the commander and everything. So now new spawns have appeared. Huh. Interesting. Hi, village. Do you hate me? You all hate me? Good. Catch one. I have an Avalugg. The noble Avalugg is so big compared to the normal ones. You're right. Why is it so big? Nobody knows. Regular Avalugg is about as tall as a coffee table. Actually, Kalos Avalugg are bigger than the Hisuian variant. I looked it up. They're bigger. These Avaluggs are actually smaller. Yeah, I didn't expect that either. All right, I really want to catch this one. Because this is an Alpha Zoroark. If what I've perceived has been correct. Whoop. All right. Here we are, Lake Acuity, you know? I've been told it's actually contains seawater as well. Nobody knows why, though. It could be a fluke of geography, or perhaps it's connected to a Pokemon somehow. Who knows? Lake Acuity is protected by the Pokemon Uxie. When Uxie took flight, the knowledge to solve problems was born in people's minds. That's what the stories say, anyway. Alright. Wait, why is it a 7-digit password plus a check mark? Are you a robot? I am not a robot! Beep boop. Wait, why did I say that? Boop bop beep. Oh god, I've been a robot this whole time! No! No! I can't solve this equation. It says prove you're not a... What's a robot? Oh god, I can't push the button. Just imagine Arita pushing it for me. Thank you, Arita. The tool that can make caves simply appear from nowhere is quite a handy one to have. I wonder what awaits inside. I'm assuming this was probably the one I was supposed to do first. I imagine there may be Pokemon in there. Protecting the lake's guardian. Take care. You got it. Because of Volo's reaction, like I said, I'm assuming this is probably the one we're supposed to do first. Well, I did them in different order. I sense a chill in the air. What is this? Ha! A menacing Pokemon stands before you. Come! Could that be the dreaded Baneful Fox? Oh, this one has a name! Suddenly, funny enough, Uri is actually the best one because Uri has Dark Pulse! Fight me! Oh my god, you're huge. We're gonna see how big it really is when we send out our Zoroark. Oh my god. The size difference. Oh, you have Snarl. Oh, Snarl wrecks me. Well, I have Dark Pulse. What did you just... What did you just... Oh, that was nasty plot. I think. Or did you just get mad? It just got mad, everybody. It's approach. Why are you approaching me? I can't kick your butt over here. Zoroark was my favorite dark type. Now it's my favorite ghost type. Is it your favorite normal type as well? Just a curious question. Dark type really wrecks my team now I think about it. Go! Stay in the ball! Yeah. Nah, normal has to go to Dunsparce! Dunsparce needs evolution! Blake! Blake! No! I might be in trouble here, folks. Wait, Cleavor might be able to resist. Wait. Cleavor's bug type! Stay in the ball, 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 stay in the ball. Ah! Ow. Wow, this thing is bulky. We got it. We got it, everybody. You caught Zoroark. So how are these guys getting back to the village, I'm wondering? Like, am I just sending them back by mail? Oh, wait, no, I'm probably just giving them the Abra. Ah, we caught it, everybody! The Baneful Fox. It is said a Pokemon said to be filled with malice. We were told stories about it as children. You feel a mysterious presence. Again. Kyun! Hey, Yuxi, how's it going? Come, I will test your knowledge. Crap! This is my worst subject. Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, Dusclops. How many are their eyes? Tell me each one by one, yet all at once. Answer me. I'm ready to answer. Can you repeat that? Time for math! Repeat that, please? Combee, Zubat, Unknown, Magneton, and Dusclops. Okay, so we're gonna do this one by one. Magneton has 3 eyes. Zubat has no eyes. Unknown and Dusclops have 1 eye. Combee has 6 eyes. Okay. Okay, so Combee has 6. 0 for that. 1 for that. 3, 1. Right. Whew. Kyun! Take this piece of the spirit to bind the world once more. That was easy! You obtained a Yuxi's Claw. Yuxi's Claw, proof that you have completed the trial set by Yuxi, the being of knowledge that lives in Lake Acuity. This item is needed to forge the red chain. Bye, Yuxi! Amazing, you cleared all 3 trials of the lakes. You really are a wonder. Thank you. Alright. This is a long cave out. Like, this took a lot longer than the other 2, I think, to walk out of here. It seems we've finished the 3 lake trials. If I remember correctly, we were told to then head for the Shroud Ruins. I don't know what could await us there, but I'm always excited to explore some ancient ruins. Let us be on our way. Wait, are you going to force us? I thought we'd wait. Wait. The Shrouded Ruins. Mist is so very good at obscuring things, it's long been said to blur boundaries. If we're to somehow bring together the world of humans, the world of Pokémon, and the world of myth, then maybe we need a setting such as this. That being said, what are we meant to do now? Seems I've made it in time. Kagita? You arrived just when we'd assembled all 3 gifts. Did you somehow see our progress across the distance dividing us? No, I just assumed you'd be done by now and walked here. I mean, I had the aid of a rather remarkable Pokémon, if you really wish to know. Could you mean that Pokémon that flits about the Hisui region? Ah, but never mind that now. What about the red chain? How are we to forge it? What Pokemon? Who? What are you talking about? I would hardly know. We speak of a divine instrument, one said to be capable of binding the very world. I have no idea. Do you really imagine it can be forged by mortal hands? Like, seriously? Then, what are we to do? Search the entire vastness of Hisui for the answer? I could text Scott. Oh, what was that? I was about to say I could text Scott. Hey guys! Ah, the Pokemon of the lakes. You want to help? We can do it. You received the red chain! You know, you could have just done that from the start, guys! So it was true. The pact our people have passed down for all these generations has been kept. At last, I can set this burden aside. You succeeded once again, Tripmon. Yet things do not seem to be going as well for the rest of the world. What have you heard now? I've had some news from my fellow merchants in the Ginkgo Guild. It seems that the commander is going to forego waiting for our investigation to finish. He plans to climb Mount Coronet himself. What? Has he lost his senses? He plans to get close to the rift to study it himself? Well, he doesn't yet know that our Tripmon has managed to get the red chain. Now, does he? That's true. There's no way he could. We need to tell him about the chain and about everything Tripmon has achieved before he sets out. Before it's too late. Before he dies. Before he dies! Oh, what? Crap, you're right. He could... Going all the way back to Jubilife! That was a really short exile. What? What was Akari? Tripmon! Like, she was just like, welcome back! Wait, you shouldn't be here! Wait, what are you doing here? Wait, what am I doing here? It's been grim here. We in the Survey Corps hardly even speak to one another lately. But with you back, maybe Captain Cyllene's appetite for Potato Mochi will return. Anyway, wait here a minute. Will you? I'll go and let the captain know you're back. I have found a way to save the world. Everyone must know. Oh, my dear Tripmon. The professor has been awfully worried about you, Tripmon. Of course I was worried, but I don't think I could hold a candle to the distress you showed, Akari. What have you been worried about me, Akari? Shut up! Punches me. That's blowing it out of proportions. You've been standing here looking out into space for 6 days. I've been gone for 3. No, you've been gone for 6. Have I been gone for 6? Wow, time flies when you're talking to gods. I mean, that's blowing things out of proportion. I don't think it's inappropriate for an adult to make things up just to hide their embarrassment. But, where's the captain? Wasn't she coming along with you, Professor? Baka? She's buried under a mound of work, I'm afraid. We're to join her in the Survey Corps office. It seems her hands are more than full now that Commander Kamado's gone. The Commander's gone? He's not here? Well, he set out for Mount Coronet with the Security Corps in tow. He's determined to handle this whole space-time rift business himself, including dealing with the Pokémon that's been spotted on the other side. He is going to die! That's why I was filling in for the regular guards, with Pikachu at the ready. Sure you're filling in, Akari? You seem to just be staring off into space. Shut up! Well, we aren't getting anywhere out here. Let's head inside and report to the captain. Ah! So you managed not to die, just as I ordered. Well done. Thanks to you, Captain. I owe it to Arita. Thanks to you, Captain. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really use anything. I guess I could have spent more time just going around searching and collecting Pokemon and everything and using, like, the farm thing, but I really just blew through this whole exile thing. I'm probably still exiled, but have they given away my house yet? Wait, you've been gone for, like, 6 days. So it was 6 days. I owe it to Arita. You know what? Thanks to you, Captain. Arita's not here to hear that. I have no idea what you're implying. Nothing good ever comes from me being around. Nothing at all. I did nothing of the sort. All I know is Abra vanished on its own accord. And oh look, he's back! Hi Abra, where have you been? Inconveniencing me greatly. Before moving forward, I must ask. I assume that you are here again because you've managed to learn something of use? I visited these lakes. I got this red chain here. Go on. Alright, so this is a long story. You explained about the red chain you obtained, about the journey you've been on, about the stories of old, about the lakes, about everything. A legendary tool said to bind the very world. Commander Kamado is no longer here in Jubilife Village. Security Corps had been scouting the area near the space-time rift, and they reported sighting of something on the other side of it. Something that resembled a Pokémon. The commander made the decision to take the Security Corps to the mountain so as to prepare to fend off any possible threat. They're going to die! They were to make for the temple at the peak. However strong the commander himself may be, he should have gotten Tripmon to help. As the captain of the Survey Corps, I hereby order you to proceed as follows. Tripmon, take the red chain to Mount Coronet, make your way to the peak, and put an end to all this. You are officially reinstated at your former rank atop Mount Coronet! Are you certain you can do that with the commander away, Captain? I don't give a crap! If he didn't wish me to decide things in his place, then he should not have left me in charge here. He's not here. I'm in charge. I make rules. Then I'll go as well. We're all in this together. We members of the Survey Corps. Naturally, no one suggested you should not. Right. Guys? There's Lucario in here with a side quest. You know what? Screw it. Let's take it. Hi, Lucario. Growth. Something the matter, Lucario? Oh my god! I'm Rai. And you are? Hi? Okay, you're Tripmon. Nice to meet you. Groof! What is it, Lucario? Groo. It seems Lucario sensed your strong aura, too. If you're willing to battle us, could you come to the training grounds? Steely Lucario. You know, I was going to call it, but I want to do this. I want to do this. We're going to fight this Lucario before we call it. I wonder. Okay, doesn't look like there's any more side... Well, can I do the side quest now? Can I just, like, do the side quest before going? Start of next session! I do side quests. Where is he? Well, there he is. He's behind the wall. Do it! Hi, Rai. I take it you're ready for our battle. I'm ready. Now then, let's forego the small talk and proceed right to battle. That's our style. Guru! Oh, I didn't put the right Pokemon in front. Actually, I might have. This is actually a really cool fight. Uri versus Lucario. Flamethrower! Wait, what? Why do you know that? Lucario used Bulk Up. Dragon Pulse! Eh. But I'm sorry, Lucario. This fight is over. Burn him to a crisp! 10 levels higher and I still beat your butt. Levels up! Levels up for Uri and for Clothier. Wow, I didn't one-shot him. He was 10 levels higher. I wasn't gonna one-shot it. Groof. That was a wonderful battle. Seems we need to redo our training, Lucario. Groo! Thank you for the experience. I can tell you've met many Pokemon, and that's helped make you stronger. I think we'll test our skills in other places from now on. Let's meet again. Request Aliate, Steely Lucario. Got a Grit Rock. Rai, how? I was unbeatable! Oh, she's gone. I can't learn new moves. Crap. Oh, yeah, she's part of the security corps. They're all gone. Hi, ma'am. How's it going? At the end of the day, Pokemon are wild creatures. It's normal for some to trust us and for others to treat us as enemies. That's fair. That is the fairest statement I've heard all game. Benny, do you hate me? At what point does a stranger become one of us? I wonder where that boundary lies. Fair! Thank you, Benny! Thank you! See something you want? It's yours for a price. If it's not here, by all means, craft it yourself. You don't hate me, do you? Why would I hate you? Because everyone hates me. Why would I hate you? No, I meant the Lucario one-shotting Uri. Oh! Oh, that's fair. I would have thought that too. Thanks for the money. Hi. We won't be able... Oh, you haven't restocked yet. Right. Pickle Lady! This is it. I've come up with the ultimate... Oh my... No matter the circumstances, you can't be at your best if you don't eat. That's why there's always time to cook. Wait a minute. I want to check and see if there's any new quests on the board. I want to see, darn it. Even though the security corps is gone, he's still here. Nothing. Okay. Oh, is Verity going to be like oh, because the security corps guy is gone, and why is she here then? I guess you couldn't take everybody out of the village. Not everybody. There's the Alpha Rolts I have. such a big Ralts. I guess that guy is still here too. And that lady's still here. There's still so many security corps members in the village. And Mr. Buweasel's here. Look at that. Guy's big Buweasel and everything. Anyway. I think I'm going to call it here for a night. Next time, we're probably going to do more side quests before we go and fight. If we're allowed. If we're allowed to do more side quests before we go help Kamado, I'm going to do that like I always do. And there's just a basket of Pokeballs there. But, until next time, this is still my house. I'm taking it back. Taking back my refrigerator. Until morning. So until next time, everybody, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and join the series. Till then, stay classy, Internet. Toodles!